Hi YouTube! We are checking out patch 8 on a pretty old save that I haven't touched since 2023. With my character here, Kale, a druid. We're gonna mess around and see what we can make her with some of these new classes. How much money do I have? I hope I have enough money for this. Yeah, I think I have enough money for this. Okay, cool. Wicked! Yes, get yourself a treat to compensate for the dum-dums. Oh, look at our owlbear. So this run, y'all, that I was doing, I went through Act 1 so fast with so little long rest that I had to long rest like 8 times before I got the owlbear.
Time to press ahead.
It took me so long, and I refused to leave Act 1 until I got that owlbear. And now I finally have him, and I'm like, oh, thank God. But yeah, I stretch everything out as much as I can in BG3. Like, y'all need a long rest? Hell no you don't. You just need to, to take an arcane cultivation potion. They should have to pay for that treat. They should have to tip you for fucking annoying you and then buy you a treat. Patrick, thank you for saying that. I don't understand it either. How can people screw up so bad, make other people have to fix things, feel no remorse? You said it very well. It fucking sucks. I don't know how people can go into their jobs and be like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do my job and have someone else cover it for me. Like, what do you mean? That's not an option. You had more healing than both of the enemy supports as Roadhog? Damn. You must have been cooking, and I don't know what they were cooking, but it was some K's cooking, that's for sure. Okay. So we're going to, what is it? Is F5 the save? Ah, we remembered the quick save button. Okay. We're gonna talk to Withers, and we're going to, fuck all of my stuff up. Basically what we're gonna do is just fuck it all up. I was huffing so hard, I bet.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Oh.
Breathe, child.
Shit, we have an interaction.
Resist not the
I didn't know
winds
there
of
would be an
change.
interaction here.
Let them carry thee.
No. No!
I kind of hope that some modders do some stuff with
Listen.
Arabella,
Dost thou not hear it?
because
Where
she feels like she
creation
deserves
meets
a
ruin,
whole campaign.
Where morning meets midnight.
I won't try to spoil anything,
Of all being.
but she seems like she should be more important. Why doesn't your Withers have big naturals? Patrick, Colo, you're right. You're so right.
Balance.
We gotta go out, go to the
Your
mod
very soul
manager,
is tangled in shadow.
and add it.
Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours.
Oh
too.
shit, did we just learn the spell?
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. But she shan't remain here. The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly, if she listens. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying
Like, that
forest
right
and the
there.
seedling that bore it.
She holds a power beyond
It
reckoning.
is unbalanced. Her
Why
yoke
isn't there
is
more about
already
Arabella in this
heavy.
story? I
If
really
she
like
walks
her.
thy path, it will
It feels
surely
like she
break.
should have had, like, a whole moment. She kinda does, but not a big enough one,
Once thou
IMO.
dost leave these accursed lands, she will find
Her and Will.
way
Her and Will
safely.
deserve more.
Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Bone Man.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it shall not abandon thee.
You can trust him. That fucking sucks, though.
You feel her grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Sorry, we're
Is
just
that
like
my
watching a
future?
cutscene, but I feel like it's
Is
just
that
such
why
a
they
good one.
died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice.
No.
If there are
Freaking
people like you
tiefling
around,
druid with the
perhaps
power of like an
everything will be
undead
right.
forest. Come on, I really want a story about them. Oh, we got this. Shadow Blade. Okay. Accept. Cool. Alright, now let's talk to Withers for realsies. Oh wait. You know what I'm gonna do?
Dost thou require a new
Leave. And then we need to save again now that we're out of that cutscene.
fate?
And now we'll talk
Spin.
to
Dost
Withers.
thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
Okay. So, we are now going to change our class. We were originally a druid, and now what we're gonna do is we are going to pull up the patch notes. That's not patch notes, that's Twigja. Baldur's Gate 3, yes. And we're gonna go look through all of these classes and like the subclasses. And we'll play with photo mode. We'll do some photo mode. Alright, let me get this pulled up. I want to go through as many as we can, okay? So the one I'm most excited about, let's do it first. Bard. I am super excited about the College of Glamour Bard. I want to see what it has. I really want to know. Okay, so we'll do Bard. I don't particularly need to do these, like, super well. Oh, did they update the Fairy Fire sprite? It looks different. Like, this little icon looks better. I don't know if I just haven't played in that long, or if that really does look better. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Confirm. Alright.
Fate. Dost
Oh,
thou
whoops. I didn't need to do that.
require a new
Leave. Level up. Here we go. Bard, level 2. So we'll get the new subclass at level 3. Spells, doesn't really matter. Sure, Fairy Fire. We don't need that, except... And here we go again! Okay, it's already put me on the College of Glamour as well, which is perfect. So this is our new one. You mastered your craft under the tutelage of fey creatures whose captivating magic swirls within you. You're ready to be released. Our actions, we have a Mantle of Inspiration. Imbue 2 allies with your vigor and grant them 5 temp HP. If they're hit with a melee attack, the attacker becomes charmed. Wow! So this is with our Bardic Inspiration, which is something that bards get. It's really cool. You can use it as a bonus action. And these temporary hit points will sort of act like extra HP. If they get hit with it, it'll hit the temporary HP before it hits their actual HP. Charmed basically just means that they won't attack that person again if the charm succeeds. Interesting, the game is fine outside of menus, but as soon as we get into menu, it starts cooking. So let's see what spells we have. If there's any new spells here. They might all be the same, like, bard stuff, honestly. But that's fine. Jotting down all these notes? Yeah! There's so many fun things, Bird. I can definitely talk you through some if you ever need any assistance. If you want something that's really overpowered and broken, you should talk to my partner Chad because he loves that shit. Let's just go with a good old Cloud of Daggers. Accept, and we're just gonna keep going. Yo, what's up? I was saying that if you ever need an overpowered D&D or BG3 character, that you're the person for it. Do a little mage hand. And then once we get to like as high as level as we can here, we'll like look at something else. Aw, shit, that's right. The baby has pooped, let's go. Let's just pick some random shit. So feet doesn't really matter. We'll just pick alert. Alert's a great one though. If you don't have a lot of initiative, you keep finding yourself going last in battle, pick alert as a feat when you get to level 4. And now you'll have a +5 to your initiative, which basically means that you will hopefully be higher up. Feat, that's right. You heard me, honeybee. Sure. Nothing, extra yet, but maybe we'll get something right here. Yeah, we got a couple of things to look at. So we have this action, which is Counter Charm. Excellent. Excellent. Love Counter Charm. Basically, if you want to know, you and allies within 9 meters have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened, which is huge, because if you're charmed or frightened, you can't really attack the enemies. And we get Mantle of Majesty Command. Honeybee, I'm so sorry, your message got deleted. Let's see what this does. Hi, Plus! Plus, welcome in. Plus, our tuber's a little framey, so you'll have to deal with that for a bit. Okay, this gives you command. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. I typically do the drop weapon. The drop weapon command is fire. Especially if you have someone that can pick up the weapon once it gets dropped. It is beautiful. It is a fantastic emote. I agree. I agree, Kurt. Okay, we get another spell here. We'll do a little polymorph is what that looked like. Enie's on his spree. Okay, so we were able to level up at least a few times. So, now what we're gonna do we're gonna go look at the College of Glamour. And we're gonna look at the wiki and see what it has. Let's see. We've already got all of that. So this is where we left off at level 6, I believe. Level 10, Mantle of Inspiration bonus increase. Oh, so that Mantle of Inspiration will go from 5 to 11. Number of target increase to 4, so you'll be able to get everyone. And he's gonna start eating us? Yup. Is that it? Is that all you get, I guess? Okay. College of Glamour. Alright, alright. We have that one then. That's right, free bans happening right now. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to click F8. It's gonna load us back to where we were, and we're gonna look at another one. Oh, frig. I frigged up. Okay, hold on. There we go. Perfect. Did someone say free? That's right. Free bands right here. Man, we're doing everything. We're doxing everyone. Free bands. We're on fire today. He's got a gun. Everyone stand still. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk to Withers.
Fate, dost thou require?
Can you help me change my class, Withers? Thank you. What should we do now? I'm kind of interested in the blade scening wizard. So I think we should try to do that. And we get the blade scening at level 2. Okay, cool. Confirm. Plus standing. I wonder when Big Naturals will be updated for patch 8. Hopefully soon. Hopefully really soon.
Fate, dost thou require a new
I keep forgetting that I just do this. Oh shit, Enie back in heat. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, these are our subclasses for Wizard. There were already a ton of them. We had this one. This is our new one right here. Let's see. A master of wizardry and swordplay, you combine the elegant maneuvers of a warrior with the devastating magics of a mage. We're gonna get 2 spells. We also have the Blade Song power. Ooh, what does that do? Invoke the Blade Song. This is an action. You gain a +2 bonus to your AC and movement speed increases by 3 meters? What the fuck? That's really good. You also gain advantage in acrobatics and a +2 to Constitution saving throws. Wow! You cannot wear medium or heavy armor or shields while blade singing, so that's why it's going to boost your AC, because you're not going to have anything else to really help with that in the terms of armor or shield. You must be wielding a dagger, longsword, rapier, scimitar, short sword, or a sickle. And then training in war and song, you gain proficiency with light armor in the in the performance skill. You also gain proficiency with daggers, sickles, short sword, blah blah blah. And then our action is that blade song that we just looked at. And it lasts 10 turns. So you can basically use this and hydrate. Oh my god, I see like my little frog peeking behind the gibble. Oh, you're dehydrated? Well, hey, good timing. You just did the hydrate, so we can all hydrate. Group hydrate. Thank you for reminding us, Plus. I appreciate it. These don't really matter. Tasha's an ice knife, sure. Blade Singer's weapon. Let's do the longsword. Why not? And we'll just leave our prepared spells. So if you're someone who wants to be a magic user, but maybe you don't always want to be a magic user, I think this will be a really fun one. For those that don't know BG3 or anything, Wizard is typically lots of spells. It's quite a bit of fun. You can do a lot of AoE stuff. AoE means area of effect. And basically, if you have a lot of enemies that are kind of grouped up together, you can use spells that could attack all of them. Divination Wizard, my beloved. I think wizards are fun. My personal favorite will always be a bard, but wizards are fun. My first D&D character was a wizard. Yeah, fireball. Just fireball, go evocation, fireball. That's all you need. Ooh, what the fuck? That's different. I don't think I have mods on, by the way. I'm so sorry if for some reason I do, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any. So there's our Toll the Dead with a new icon. That's beautiful. Explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around it? Yeah, that's really fucking cool. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. I have a funny story. Someone's campaign that I used to watch. They ran multiple campaigns with, like, tons of, you know, streamers and stuff like that. And this one time, I was watching one specific group in this universe, and they did a fireball in a tent. And that tent was like the scroll tent. And so many scrolls got triggered because of that fireball that it created like a butterfly Big Bang effect in the universe. That's the best way I can describe it. So like the Big Bang just re-happened and it caused a butterfly effect, and the big bad in their campaign went to someone else's campaign because the world got scrambled. And these people that the big boss went to, it was their first D&D campaign. By session 1 or 2, everything had changed for them. And so they now had the big boss to worry about instead of the other group. The other group basically got sent to space on a whale that could kind of direct them around. You know, kind of like, you know, the whole whale thing. But yeah, it was really sick, right? I thought it was so cool. That guy had a really big fucking, like, story. It was really cool, and I loved how it affected and was so intertwined with each other that it affected other campaigns. Space Whale, yeah, it was wicked. Blade Song, so we are getting that again, I guess? Let's see if we got anything new here. Counterspell. Counterspell is a good spell. If you're a magic user in BG3 or, you know, just in D&D, Counterspell's excellent. It's a reaction, it's a level 3 spell slot, but it's really cool because you can stop a spell from being cast. It is so important. Like, if you, like, say you have your barbarian out there and she's fighting and killing everyone, you don't want a spell to stop the barbarian. You don't want that, especially if the barbarian's raging. If they're raging, you don't want them to not, you know, you want them to do damage every turn so they can keep their rage form, right? So you really don't want them to be stopped. And I think Counterspell is great for that. When magic users are trying to like hold person someone, you can just be like, no, no, no. Counterspell. You're not holding my barbarian. Subclass features, you get an extra attack. Can make an additional free attack after making an unarmed or weapon attack. If you gain the extra attack feature from more than one class, they do not add together. So basically what that means, you get fighter. Fighter has a extra attack eventually, they will not add together. Counterspell, counterspell. I'm counterspelling your counterspell, but you counterspelled that counterspell, so I'm gonna counterspell your other counterspell until you can't counterspell my counterspell. Gotta counterspell those wisdom check spells. Can't let the 4 wisdom 5 int tank to fail those checks for the rest of the combat. That's right. I don't think I've said counterspell so many times in my life. Fireball! We'll take Fireball. Haste, also a great spell. You got a barbarian? Haste him. I counter your spell with Pot of Greed! Alright, we accept level 7, so this I believe is our last level we're gonna get, and then we'll go look at the wiki. Blight, love Blight, and yeah, we'll do the tentacles, sure. Alright, let's go look over here. Oh, I'm so sorry if y'all just didn't have any audio there. I was doing a monitor capture. That's fine. Okay, so now we need, let me just go over here. What is this called? Blade seating? Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we were able to go up to level 7. So at level 9, you gain an additional use of Blade Song, which is really cool. So that's what happened at level 5. We just gained an additional use of that. So at level 2, you're able to use it once. It's replenished on a long rest. Level 5, you're able to get an additional... Oh, actually, it looks like you have 2 of them at level 2. My bad. Level 5, you gain an additional one. It goes 3. Level 9, you get 4th one. And then we have a Song of Defense, which is new. When you take damage during your Blade Song, you can expend a spell slot to subtract 5 damage per spell slot. Wow, so if you really did not care about using spells, and you were like, yeah, I'm just a spellcaster that has a sword, you could just forego all of your spell slots and be like, nah, I'm gonna use them to just tank damage. Which is kind of cool. I really like that. It's not how I would play a magic user, but it's something I could see Chad doing and probably really enjoying it. So that's pretty good. That's pretty wicked. Alright, and then we do it again. We reload and we go again. We may not check out every single one of these, but I want to check out the ones that I'm excited about. This one looks really interesting. I think Hexblade does it better, personally. I'm sure it does. I'm sure Hexblade does it better. Because it's really meant to be more blade focused than magic. But that's really cool that there's one for wizard. And I think you could probably make it really powerful. In addition, if you're a wizard, you are able to replenish your own spells because you have like a little thing for that, right? It's basically kind of like this key restore amulet that I'm wearing for some reason. You'd be able to do that, right? So if you could restore your spell slots and you had enough arcane cultivation potions, which are... Do I have any on me? I don't think I do. Yeah, I do, which are these right here. These will restore spell slots. I wonder if you could keep doing that and just never take damage. Just keep using your spell slots and restoring them and just never take damage. I think that would be really cool.
Fate dost thou require as the...
Okay, what should we do? I kind of want to see the Swarm Keeper Ranger. Ooh, the Druid. Let's go back to Druid. Yeah, Arcane Recovery. That's right. Yeah, let's do some Druid. Frigate. When do we get our Druid stuff? Level 2. Alright, that's all fine and dandy. Anything cool for Paladins? Yes, we have a new Paladin class called, or subclass called Oath of the Crown. We can check it out after this. Level up. Alright, so Circle of the Land, that's not what we're doing. We're doing Circle of the Stars. This druid, I actually do play a druid on this run. There's Circle of the Moon druid, which gives you a lot more to do with your wild shape forms. So let's see what Circle of the Stars does. You are guided by the infinite mysteries of the cosmos. It is through your understanding of the stars that your druidic magic gains its potency. We have the wild shape, which every druid has. We have a star map, which is new. A map of the stars you can use as a resource to cast Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt is a great little move, does radiant damage. I used it a lot in our D&D campaign and I missed every time. And we have a starry form. You can expend a wild shape charge to take on a starry form rather than transforming into a beast. Ooh. We're gonna do that. Didn't miss the moonbeam. That's right, Honeybeam. I did not miss that moonbeam. Yeah, Drax. That's why I'm kind of excited this is here. It looks really cool. Form of a dragon? We're doing that. We're doing that immediately. Okay, accept. The reason I wanted to do druid originally in this run was just to do the owlbear from the top rotes strat, which is where you become an owlbear. Which is a really big wild shape form and pretty powerful. It's like a giant bear, but an owl. And you get up really high and you jump on the forge enemy and you just kill them. You just flatten them. Absolute, my favorite thing to do. There's our moonbeam. You know what? We'll add moonbeam just for the memes now. Okay. Cantrips. Feet. We're gonna go alert. Okay. We got the wild strike. You can make an additional attack roll after making an on-arm strike while in a wild shape. That's beautiful. The moon haunts me. Ah, map of the stars. So I wonder if we get something else here with that. Any new things here? Call lightning's always a great one. My favorite emote. It's a fire emote. Ooh, Cosmic Omen at level 6. Omens of the future that you gain from consulting the stars. They let you use your reaction to affect the outcome of certain rolls? Ooh. Whenever you long rest, you consult the stars for a cosmic omen of weal or of woe. The omen grants you the ability to increase weal or decrease woe attack rolls and saving throws. And to increase your allies' ability checks. That's so cool. That's really fucking cool. Okay. Sure. Just adding in random ones. Yeah, it's like Divination Druid. Blight. Wall of Fire. Dominate Beast. What is this one? Stone Skin? Conjure Woodland Bean. Is that new? Grasping Vine. I feel like they changed the icons of some of these things, and I really like it. It's pretty good. Alright, I think we can actually go out, and let's do one of our forms. Where are we?
What to do?
Okay. Give me a second to look for this. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. So... that's our guiding bolt that we can do. Where is this? Where is this? I want our shapes. Are they just this? Yeah! Okay. Let's do the dragon, right? We have a chalice? Oh, wait. Let's actually read what these do, huh? Newer spells got icon upgrades. That is so nice. I could definitely tell, because some of them looked a lot brighter and a lot easier to read. Okay, so, a constellation of an archer appears on you. As a bonus action, while in starry form, you can cast Luminous Arrow. Luminous Arrow does 4 to 11 damage. It's radiant. That's pretty cool. It's got a pretty okay range, too. So these count as wild shape changes, which is really neat. Let's Oh, I should have clicked on some of the spells of the bard and stuff, but that's okay. So they all do the kind of... Yeah, look at that! It's a dragon! Okay. Let's see what this is. This one, the chalice one, will give us 4 to 11 healing. Heal yourself or another creature within reach. That's really nice. And then our dragon form. A constellation of a wise dragon appears on you. When you make a saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, a roll result of 9 or lower is considered a 10. As a bonus action while in this starry form, you can cast Dazzling Breath. And what that does is 6 to 21 damage, radiant again. On a save, target still takes half damage. I would do dragon form. If I didn't need to heal... and I didn't need the ranged arrow, I would just do dragon form every time, I think. That's really good. Especially if you're concentrating on a spell. So, an example of this would be, say you cast Fairy Fire, that's a concentration spell, and you don't want that Fairy Fire to go away. You don't want to fail if someone attacks you and you have to make a concentration saving throw, so this is really fucking cool. I can't do another, but why not, Hunty B? They're so fun. Look at it. I love druids. They're a blast. Have you done a bard, Honeybee? That would be my suggestion. Okay, let's cast into this dragon. Okay. Well, that was it. And then we're able to do this right here. Wow! That's so cool! Available next turn. Okay, let's do it again. God, that is so fucking cool. Wait, how do we do photo mode? I don't even know where to go to get photo mode. Hold on. So if I do, like, don't hit withers. And then I click this. Oh! Chat, look at this! Yo! Oh my gosh. How cool is that? Focus character, Kale? Look at all these. Okay, so now we're checking out photo mode. I like the reticle. The grid's cool. Someone deleted my wife's message? Who could it be? Field of view. We got exposure as well. Oh yeah, whoa, that looks kind of cool. That looks really cool. Okay, now we're just playing in photo mode. I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't want to check. That's fine. Strength. Okay. Playing, party, NPCs, enemies. Oh. I wonder what that means. Oh, look at that! So you can get people out of your photo. Say we just wanted to take a photo of Kale here. We could just get rid of them. And look at that. Show instrument. You can have it to where, like, you can actually see your stuff. Expression. We'll just leave default, but that is really cool. We'll do some more with that. Color grading. Blue and orange. Whoa. Holy moly. Chat, how cool is that? Oh god, don't do that. Man, I really wish we had this during our first run. God, it's so cool. Look at that. You can even do different, like... Oh, here's the frames and stuff. So you can get different frames. That's cute. That's really cute, because that's the little thing. Let's add some stickers, okay? Oh yeah, we're adding a Mind Flayer. Add. Look at him! Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. Okay. Are the emojis here? Those silly fucking— yes! Oh my god, they're here! They're real! Oh my god. Look at the will! Okay, let's add the will kiss. Because I love it. We'll add them right there. Adding the shart one for sure. I just want these. I just, like, want these as, like, BTTV emotes. I just looked over and saw everything happening in the chat. Sorry, I've been, like, giga obsessed with all of this. Look at this. This is the opaque gale. Hold on. Wait, can I move it into, like, the fire? Yes. Okay. Move it down. Make it a little smaller. Okay, perfect. Let's move Will, like, right over there. And then we'll get rid of— can we delete this? Yes! My PC is cooking. I hear it cooking, chat. Enjoy the lurkini. I hope you feel better soon. You're absolutely amazing. We love you. Enjoy the lurk. Oh, look at all of these. Also, med check. If anyone needs a little med check, now's your chance. Okay, what time is it? Oh shit, okay. I need to get through some of these. I'm playing with photo mode too much. How do we take a picture? Spacebar, take photo. Yeah! We did it! We fucking did it, chat. I'll try to upload that. Photo mode was— my PC was not happy with photo mode. I will say that. So, let's, reload. And then we'll check out the, Paladin last. How's that? We'll check out the Paladin. We'll try to wrap up, stream. And, yeah. Oh, this is perfect, because we have an ad break coming up in 7 minutes. So we gotta cook through this Paladin, chat. I think we can do it. Honeybee, I am so excited about that photo mode. I don't know about you, but I'm, like, right unbelievably excited. Also, hydrate! Thank you, Caitlin! Good water. Help me change my class! Alright, we're gonna do Paladin. Paladin. And we get to choose it right here, so Drax, if you were curious about Paladins, here you go. Oath of the Crown. You have sworn yourself to the ideals of civilization, serving the laws that hold society together and preserving the order they command. Righteous Clarity. Target yourself or an ally to additionally grant the target's proficiency bonus to their attack rolls. That's fucking amazing. So your proficiency bonus will get better every time you level, like, or not every time, but it'll get better as you level up. So that just increases. Hey, this isn't Bloodborne! Caught? I'm not playing Bloodborne? I'm so sorry, Zoe, I lied to you. Me too, Honeybee! I feel like I'm gonna have so much fun. Like, there's so many good cutscenes in this game, too. I wish I could stream it at the highest quality for y'all to see, but my PC would explode. But yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, we're not playing Bloodborne, what the fuck? So that's fucking cool. And then a subclass feature, Other the Crown Paladins abide by the following tenets. If you break any of these, you will become an Oathbreaker. That is just a separate Paladin thing. Oathbreaker is super cool. If you break your Paladin oath, it'll happen. You'll find out. Law, uphold civilization and order. Loyalty, your word is your bond. Without loyalty, oaths and laws are meaningless. Responsibility, deal with the consequences of your actions and fulfill your duties and obligations. Confirm. I did too, Honeybee. I kind of want to go through the screenshots in our first playthrough because they were fucking wild. Like, there's one of Dougie upside down, attached to a cliff, naked, dead. It is so funny. Here's our smites, which are absolutely beautiful. Let's pick a fighting style. Great weapon. The amount of times we died in silly ways in that campaign. Oh. So we got Turn the Tide healing. 5 to 10 healing. Shout out and heal all nearby non-enemy creatures. Love that. Champion Challenge. Challenge the enemies around you, compelling them to attack only you. Any attacks they might make against other targets have disadvantage. That's really good! That's a really good one. Because usually paladins are kind of beefy, so they can take a hit or two. So that's really... Compelling Duel is very similar. That's really cool that they have that as ability. The other ability, I would say, is better than Compelling Duel. Compelling Duel forces an enemy to attack you. Oh wait, it gives disadvantage. I'm a liar. No, this one's 10 turns. This one is better. So that one's 10 turns. Compelling Duel is only 3 turns. I'd still take it just in case you need it, but honestly, it's really nice. Now we have, what, a Lay on Hands charge, which is huge. Lay on Hands is a healing ability. It's really nice. Paladins get it. What do we got here? We've got an extra attack, which is huge. Oath spells. These are spells that we get because of our oath. We have a Warding Bond, which we could give to someone else, and basically they would gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to their AC and saving throws. Each time they take damage, we take the same amount of damage. One uses a Channel Divinity charge, other is Spell Slot. True. But it's a good Channel Divinity charge for 10 turns. We also get Spiritual Weapon, which is cool. You can use this as a bonus action. It's a cleric's, like, a cleric's dream spell. You can summon any, like, little weapon, an axe, a sword, any of that stuff, a triton even, and it will have its own turn and act separately from you, and you're able to attack with it. It is super cool. We are snoozing the ads. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost through. Aura of Protection. You and any nearby allies gain a +2 bonus saving throws. Aura disappears if you fall unconscious. That's pretty nice. Here's our last one that we're going to look at. Alright, the subclass feature, Divine Allegiance. When an ally within 1.5 meters of you takes damage, you can use a reaction to magically substitute your own health for your allies, taking the damage instead of them? Wow! That's really cool! Like, that would be so good if you have magic users on your team and you're like, I need to tank that shit. You know? Okay, let's do this. That's a pretty big radius, too. This is pretty cool. Okay. Let's reload. Oh my goodness, Gwen, you're so close. You fucking got this. One more hour. Alright. Let me exit out of BG3. So my computer might, panic again. But that's okay. We'll try to look at some other stuff maybe on a different day, and get that all together. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, but we did get to look at a few that I really wanted to see, so that's, friggin' amazing. Quick game. Yes. Holy moly. YouTube, that's where we're ending this recording. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, check me out on Twitch. Okay, bye!